Okay. What I was saying, conclusion to my story is God be having me wake up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, sometime earlier than that. And back in the day when I used to wake up early in the morning, I used to get up, turn the TV on, get distracted, get on my phone. But now when I wake up, I literally start praying because I read up on it. I got knowledge of like, why do you wake up early? What do that mean if you can't sleep? And it was telling me that because God is waking you up and this is a time for you to pray. Pray. So I would get up early in the morning and I just pray or whatever. And I have a whole about an hour and a half, 2 hours talk with God. And my life started getting better by doing that. I started doing that. I was getting distracted out of my sleep for like probably 3 years now. And um the 2 years I wasn't really like doing all that praying and all that. But the third year I started praying more and I started trying to get back into God and I started trying to get back into word and I started trying to find myself in God. It's a lot of stuff that I went through that I couldn't like I overcame it. But you know how you overcame something but you still going over the feelings and you still going over like, oh my God, like you still processing the healing, you still processing being in that capacity that you was in. And then when you get out of that capacity, then hold on, I think I can put y'all right here. But like when you get out of that capacity, it's different. So probably last year, I'm gonna say last year was my year. I'm just like, I'm finna get up and start praying. I start praying. I said, I want to find a better way to cope with stuff. I want to find a better way to deal with stuff. I want to find a better way to handle stuff because I was handling stuff out of anger, out of emotions, out of stress, out of so many different things. I was handling stuff the wrong way. So I didn't want to keep handling it the wrong way. And God is the healer. Like if you going through this or you going through anything that needs to be healed, you need God in your life because God's gonna help you through it. Like He's gonna see you through everything. Like nobody's perfect. And God knows that you're not perfect, and God knows that you're gonna mess up, and God knows that you're gonna do crazy things. That's growing. That's learning. Um, but just like I said, like God still working on me to this day. I'm not perfect. I will never be perfect. But I just want to be better than I was 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I want to be so much better than I was. So this is a process for me going through this process and learning different things and learning myself. And when you lose yourself as being a person, you lose yourself. Like you like, who was I? You was living for other people. You wasn't living for yourself. You was doing things for other people. You was being there for other people. You was supporting other people. You was putting other people before yourself. You was just like, okay, if that person happy and you were just giving. You was giving so much of yourself that you lost yourself. And that's where I'm at in my life is I gave so much of myself to people that didn't deserve me, you know? I gave people all the gratitude, all the encouragement. I gave all the people everything in their life to make them happy. But then, guess who makes me happy? Nobody. So I got to sit with Kristen. Why I can't go over what the past done to me, but all I can do is move forward, move past it. All I can do is move past it and learn better and know this time this is what I need to do. This time when this is what I need to do. I need to venture out and do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to change up. And a lot of people ain't gonna like your new. A lot of people ain't gonna like who you are because they feel like they know you who you are in the past, but they don't know who you are in the present. So they feel like, oh, I could trigger her. I could make her mad. I could make her upset. All she gotta do is go cry. Like people will work on your weakness, and a major person that will work on your weakness is it major stems down to family. Family is the main one. Family and friends will get to your weakness because they've been around you for so long and they know how to trigger you. Dead serious. Like it be the main people be your family that be triggering you. That's why people be getting away from their family because their family will sit there and because they know how to get to you. They know how to make you mad. They know how to make you upset. They know how to get you frustrated. They know how to make you cry. They know how to they'll say, okay, this is one little thing she don't like, so I'm gonna do this. This is one little thing they don't like, I'm gonna do this. Because they know how to store up your weakness in you. So when they work on that weakness about you, then they like, okay, I know how to get her. Like, for example, oh, I don't like nobody not to talk to me. So they like working on that. If we don't talk to her, she gonna eventually break and want to talk to us. No. Oh, no. You gotta teach people how to treat you. And that's a sad situation, but you still gotta teach people how to treat you. If you want to be treated good, you gotta teach somebody how to treat you good. That's going in relationships too. You can't get in a relationship with somebody and they don't know how to treat you. So of course you're gonna have to teach them how to treat you, and that's sad. That is a sad situation. You shouldn't have to teach nobody how to treat you, but these days you have to teach people how to treat you good, how to treat you good. Like it's just crazy. It's just crazy how you have to teach people. Cause I feel like these days people really don't have knowledge of stuff, so they just like, okay, cool. I'm just getting in a relationship with this person, and I'm gonna just be okay, and they gonna give me everything I deserve. No, you have to work for it. Just like you work to get that woman, just like you work to get that man, you still gotta put in the job, and that's what it's called teamwork. Because a lot of relationships, they feel like you just get and they get comfortable, and then they like, okay, cool, I'm comfortable with them. So you know what? I'm gonna just do like this, do the bare minimum. No, the way you did all of this to get me, but then now you got me. So cool, you got me. So now you don't have to do what you did when you got me. Make that make sense? Like, for real. You still have to put the effort in if you want the relationship to last or work. But these days, people don't want stuff to work because they give up. Just like I would say relationships, I would say family wise, I would say if you don't have a good relationship with your mama, you don't have a good relationship with sister, brother, they give up. Because one person always gonna give up, and the next person like, I'm tired. I'm not gonna keep forcing myself, and that's where I'm at in my life. Is like I'm not gonna keep forcing myself on somebody that don't want to be around me. So why do I have to sit here and keep forcing myself, making myself present around you, but you really don't mess with me like that? Like you really don't deal with me like that. You really don't want to talk to me. You really don't want to have anything to do with me, but you want the access to me because I know certain things. I know knowledge. I know how to get around stuff. I know how to do this. I know how to talk. I know how to make things happen. You want the access to me and not just getting to know me and being around me and liking me. That's why I said that I was talking about situation in relationships, because it bounces back and forth on both, because that's what people do. just like family. They feel like you gonna be in their corner 24/7. They feel like you'll never get tired. You never get, oh, we family. That means we're gonna stick together. No, you don't have to stick with your family because you're family. I was born in that family, but that don't mean that's my family. That's not my family. My family is what I created. My family is me and my daughter. That's my family. That don't have nothing to do. That's my family. God made that my family. That is not like, that's somebody I growed into. But I'm not that person no more. I'm ready to elevate. I'm ready to get, like, sometimes the saying is, people can't go with you. Everybody can't go with you to your next level. It's nothing wrong with it. No love lost. No distant loss. No still care, still love, whatever. But it's time for me to find me. And it's time for me to like step back. Let everything fall the way it's gonna fall and let them carry themselves because I carried them for too long. I supported people for too long. I was there when everything was falling apart for everybody, but nobody's there for me. So whether that leaves me at this point, it's like, dang, Chris, you got everybody else. Everybody can call you. Everybody can chat with you. You can figure out other people's problems, but you can't figure out your own. That's crazy. That's where I stop the rope right now because I'm like, I can give other people advice that I need to take my own advice. And that's a lot of people in this world. They do the same thing. They give people advice they need to take for their own self. But I'm the type of person, I want to bring everybody with me. So yeah, it hurted me to not bring people with me and not want to, like, okay, I want to elevate. Come on. I want you to elevate with me because I don't want you to be hurting. That's what type of person I am. But everybody can't go with you because everybody might not be in that same level. Just because you in that level don't mean that person in that level. They might want to be in their level. They scared to be in their level. But you took the courage and you did it. You took the courage, you took the might, you took the faith, you took everything and you made it happen. They stood back like, oh my God, I'm not going to do it. I'm scared. That's too much of a risk. But if you don't take the risk, you will never know what's going to happen. And a lot of people these days and age, they be scared. And especially older people, they get stuck in one route. It's like, I like where I'm at. But you miserable. If you miserable, but you saying you like where you at, but you miserable, but you like where you at. Make it make sense. Like, if you happy where you at, why you complaining? If you happy what stage of life you in, why you complaining? I don't get it about anybody in this world. They always be like, I like where I'm at. I like what kind of life I live. Well, why is you complaining about it all the time if you like it? Because don't complain about something if you like it. If you like it and you know that God got you in the place that He needs you in, why is you reliving it? And why is you like, okay, cool. I'm not happy. I'm miserable. I'm going through stuff, but I gotta stick here. I don't have nobody. Come on. Like, I don't got time for that. I don't got time to be sitting on the phone with somebody and they talk about their whole entire life over and over and over and over and over. Okay, everybody got problems. Everybody got stuff going on. I'm tired of hearing it. Like, if you're not finna do nothing about it to change it, shut up. That's how I feel. Like, why is you still reliving something? You like going over something in the past. Let it go and move on. Okay. Y'all really hurting me. I ain't have no place to stay. Okay, let it go. Because it's over. It's something I'm not finna rehash no more. I apologize. I did everything I could. for you. I gave you everything Like, I really don't get it. I gave you everything. When you give somebody everything, I feel like I'm a terrible person at this point because I gave you everything. You in my house. You literally was in my house, living in my house for months. I didn't ask for no type of money. So you knew that I get it out of my heart. I didn't do it for no get back. I didn't do it for no cloud. I didn't do it for, I'm finna go out here and brag. I didn't nobody ever knew that. I didn't even tell no friend that I was dealing with. I didn't even tell my best friends. I didn't even tell none of my friends. I didn't tell nobody that anybody was living with me. Nobody knew nothing about nobody's situation, and it ain't nobody's business. Just like when people be like, what's going on with your family? I don't know. Ask them. I'm that type of person. I would never tell nobody business. I don't care how mad I'm at you, how disgusted I'm with you. That's your business, not mine. But it's just like people fear me. They be like, oh, okay, you slept with this man. You did this, you did this, you smoked, you did this. Okay. I did all of that. But I changed my life. I haven't smoked. Dead serious. I haven't smoked in 6 years. I changed my whole entire life. I haven't did none of that. I haven't been around nobody. I haven't talked to nobody. And if I did, it's my business. Like, I'm just like, why is people so invested in your life, but they don't have their life together, but they want to worry about your life? Make it make sense. Stop worrying about what I got going on and worry about your own life. And your life will aspire up there, and then you won't even be worried about me. You won't worry about what I got going on, who I'm sleeping with, or anything. Why are you worried about little old Kristen if you don't want to mess with me? If you don't want to talk to me? If you don't want to be around me? If I'm too weird for you? If I'm too this for you? If I'm too that for you? If I'm too I don't want to be around her. Why she mad? Why she upset? Okay, if you don't want to be around me, if I got the worst attitude ever, stop being around me. If my new self not, like, if you don't like who I am because I don't talk to you, oh well, so be it. I'm not gonna keep trying to make people happy. I'm making myself happy. Forget how you feel about me. Okay, you want to rehash something? I don't want to even talk about it. So if I made a move and I moved out of the state, I did this, I did that, I did it because I wanted to do it. I don't have to have no reason. I'm a grown woman. I'm a 37-year-old woman. I could do what I want to do. If I want to go out there and take my money and blow it out the wind, if I want to go out there and buy what I want to buy, I can. If I want to do this, I can. If I want to do that, I can. Who said I can't do it? As long as I have myself and God, the rest can fall apart. The rest can fall in between. I don't have to explain myself to nobody, and I'm willing to not explain myself to nobody. And I'm keeping myself like that. I adore to be single right now because ain't no man coming to the park to be what I need him to be. So I'd rather be single to deal with my issues and deal with my stuff and let it go at this point. So that's what I'm saying. But the conclusion of the whole story was about learning that if you going through stuff, you let God fight that battle. If you going through a divorce, let God fight that battle. If you going through hard times trying to have friendships, let God fight that battle. Because whoever's for you is for you. So if you don't have a friend and you want a friend and whatever, and that friendship is not working out, you gonna know. And God do the most weirdest things and the craziest things, because he will literally take a friendship away from you that you didn't even need. You thought you needed it, but you really didn't need it. You thought you needed that person around you, but you really didn't need that person. You know, God will have stuff in your path, you'll be like, oh, that's my soulmate. But God has already know that ain't your soulmate. But you think in your mind and your heart and your soul that that's your soulmate. And God has already had it planned before y'all even cahoots together. Soon as y'all got together, God already knew where it was gonna go before it went. I'm telling you, like, it might be crazy how I'm saying it, is God knows if that's your person. Soon as y'all meet and y'all start dating, God knows that you're not gonna be together for long. He gonna let it play out. He ain't gonna do. He gonna show you every sign in the book. He gonna be like, I done showed her 5 times. I done showed her 4 times. She's still with him. She's still with him. She's still with him. See, God will show you so many signs. Let it go. He will show you from friendship, family, people that you meet. If they're not right for you, God gonna show you the first time. And guarantee you out of the first time, you're not gonna listen. And I could go for experience. I never listened the first time. It takes me so many times to learn this person ain't messing with you. Let them go. Because you think that person is messing with you, but that person ain't messing with you. And then you find out that person ain't messing with you, and you get mad because you knew that person didn't mess with you. Why you just let it keep on going on? But yeah. But we all learn. We all gotta learn. We all gotta take our heed to learn, because you never know. Like, just because a person, you meet a person and you like, hey, okay, we go on a date. You might not realize what type of person that is when you first meet them. I mean, they always say love is blind, and it is. But like, y'all might click, y'all might vibe, y'all might laugh together, talk together, do this together, do that together. And then it might take probably the 3rd date, probably the 2nd date, or the 3rd date, or the 4th date to realize this is not my person. This is not somebody I want to vibe with. Like, yeah, they always say first impressions matter, but you might meet a person. I done did that. You might talk to a person on the phone and y'all vibe be bamming. Y'all be hitting each other with different jokes. Y'all be like on the phone. Like, it just be the best. And then when you finally meet, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. It's that person over there doing their own thing, you doing your own thing. I done had that happen a lot to me. And you might not have no chemistry when you first meet, but God will show you that sign. And even I do this. I don't know how many people do this, but I do this. When I meet a person and I like them and I'm falling for them, I say, God, show me a sign. And when I say that, God showed me a sign, God will show me the sign. It'll be the same next day that God will show me a sign. I'll be like, God, I like this person. I think this person right for me. And then I'll be like, God, show me a sign. Just show me a sign. And God will show me a sign. He'll show his true colors right then. And when I say it be so crazy, because I would just pray. I just sit there and prayed about it. And then God will show me a sign. And then the next couple minutes, the man will call me. And he'll be going off. And I'm like, daggone. I knew it. I knew it was too good to be true. I knew you was going to crack. See, that's all you have to do, is you learn to have to ask God, show me a sign. Sometimes he might not show you the first time, but me, he showed me the first time every time I ask. But like I said, it might not be the first time sometimes. It might be 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. It might be 6, 7, 8. You might not know for a long time, probably a year, his true colors. But God will reveal it. I'm telling you, believe in him and know that he will reveal whatever he need to reveal to you. Like, for real. Let me go outside. Oh, look, Spank Yourself came in here. But yeah, God reveal who he want to reveal to you. You ain't got to sit there and second guess it or be like, man, I want to know I want to know if he's for me. I want to know if he's for me. Just ask God. God gonna give you all the signs. God gonna give you all the clarification you need. You ain't got to have clarification from that person. Have for clarification from God, because God rules it all. God rules everything. Like He rules everything. Like people be like, God don't rule. Yes, God rules everything we do. He rules the money. He rules the life. He rules like people be on here. They be wanting to have the fame and this and that. God rules all of that. Cause if it wasn't for God, you wouldn't have the fame. You wouldn't have the money. You wouldn't have the people. You wouldn't have nothing. Like God rules it all. And to this day, cause God built us. God knows who's gonna do what because He built us, and He built us stronger. He built the stronger ones, the strongest, the weak ones, the weakest. But God built us. So if we go out there and make financial decisions, and God knows that we're not capable, God knows His all. God knows every one of His children. Like you might not think it, but God knows every one of His children He made. He knows me. He knows my daughter. He knows my mama. He knows my sister. He knows my brother. He knows who gonna do what. And just like He put me as the lead, because He know that I could take it all. I could take the heat of everything. I don't have to have nobody to have my back. That's what I'm saying. It's like God knows I can fight against 50 million people, but you know them 50 million people, they gotta have people with them. They gotta have people with them to literally back me down, to literally knock me to the ground. I'm literally gonna keep getting up. I could have like 50 million people talk about me, putting bad rap on me. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a bump on my I got a bump. I think that's a stress bump that's on my mouth. But like I could have 50 million people in my corner. I could have 50 million people that don't like me. But you know what? I'm a strong soldier, and God got me as a strong soldier. Like I could literally knock them all down. I don't have to say much. That's one thing is I don't have to say much. I don't have to say much to nobody. I could literally just tear people down with my light. I could just walk in a room and tear people down. It's so much light on my life. Like I could go in a room full of hating people, hate my guts, but won't never tell me they hate me. But I could walk in that room with people and they could look at me, give me side eyes and everything. I'm still gonna be Kristen. I'm still gonna be laughing. I'm still gonna be joyful. I'm still gonna be talking. I'm still talking my crap. I'm still gonna be janking around with them, playing with them. I'ma still be me, and I love that about myself. I don't want to take that from me at all. I love that about my personality. Like I ain't letting nobody tear my shine. I might cry, I might get upset, I might get mad, I might get irritated. But you know one thing, I'm never gonna let nobody get me down. It could be it could be it could be 5 people in the room and they could all be against me. They could all team up on me. But you know one thing, I ain't scared. Never scared. I would literally tear them down. All 5 of them with one saying, with one saying, with one look, with just walking in the room and being myself. Just being myself, I could tear them down. People don't play with me. I never, I never got into altercation. Well, I got an altercation with people, but it was never, they were back down. I'm telling you, God got me. God is a good God. And I know I'm healed. I know I'm blessed. I know that God is with me every day, every single day. Like I said, I want to start going to church, but I know God already got me blessed, but I still could go to church and get the word. But yeah, when you got God on you and you shine, and you literally shine when you walk in that room, like you shut the devil up. God, you know you are blessed. If you could walk in a room full of people and everybody get quiet when you walk in that room, and then you got people stare at you for no apparent reason. Soon as you walk in the room, they having a full conversation. Soon as you walk in that room, the whole room get quiet. You can't even hear a pin drop. Baby, you know that you got God on you. You know you got God on you. If you could go in a room and you could shut it down without saying anything, you know God got you. You know God is blessing you when you know He. You know you strong. If you go in a room and everybody just shut up when you walking in that room, they don't say two words. They barely grunt. They barely want to speak to you because they know you got God in you. They know the Spirit of God is in that place when you walk in there. I'm telling y'all, when you have God in your life, you don't gotta worry about nobody or nothing around you because you know God is in you. You might go through your trials, and you is gonna go through your trials and your tribulation. But when God is right there, no fear. The devil better move on because I'm telling you, God is more powerful than the devil. And the devil is just be mad because if he know he could get you, like that's why when you be sitting there crying or getting upset or be like, I give up, because when you do that, the devil, you getting the devil a little hope, and he back there laughing like, yeah, I got her. I just need to push a little more. And when she give up, and when she go back to what she was used to, when she do that, I got her. He's trying to get people on his side. He don't want people on God's side. You know the devil don't want people on God's side. He want to get everybody on his side. That's why he don't want to stop people from drinking, smoking, doing the right thing. Because if you do the right thing, then he know God got you. But if you don't do the right thing and you still doing the things you doing, he know that he got you. But I have people that still do what they do, but they always praising God. That you're not really totally with God because you won't even let God do the work. When I say I cut it cold turkey, even though I wasn't smoking like that or drinking like that, but I cut it cold turkey because I wanted to really change myself. And when I really changed myself, that's when they say surrender. You have to surrender to God. And I mean surrender all the way. Yeah, I know people still be drinking and smoking while they surrender to God. But I want to really surrender to God and really give Him my whole and not do anything that would jeopardize me or my daughter. And I mean, everybody's not like me. So everybody's not like me. Everybody's not going to agree with me. Everybody's not going to vibe with me. I get it. I don't care. I never cared about that. I just care about giving word and wisdom to people and knowledge and let people know you got this. Don't let nobody tell you don't got it. Go. If God tell you to go, do it. If God tell you to do it, do it. Stop worrying about what somebody else say about you or how they feel about you. Let that go and live your life. Because if you sitting there harping about what somebody doing to you or what somebody did to you, then you're not gonna live your life. Live your life. Do what you have to do for your life. Like live your life to the best of the full because we only got one life to live. And a lot of people is losing their life. Like, I want to do the right thing. And if I come into some money, just like I said, I want to establish something real good in my life. I want to literally, first, I want to literally pay my rent all the way up. Dead serious. I want to literally, it was a, it was a quote. It was a message through my Facebook the other day, and it was like, if God give you money, if God pay all your debt right now, I mean, if God give you money, if God give you millions of dollars right now, what would you do with it? And I commented to it. And the first one I said I would pay my rent totally off for a whole year till my lease is up. Get that off my hair. I won't have to stress about that. Pay my bills fully up. Um, then I want to go get me a car, a decent car for me and my daughter. Second, I want to invest in my own business, do my own thing, and make my own money and don't have to worry about no job, going there, doing anything, doing any of that kind of stuff. And just live my life, take vacations, do what I have to do with my life. That's what I want to do. I want to be financially free. I feel like that's the best thing that I ever do. If God ever give me the money that I need to get, I want to be financially free. I will feel so good in my entire life. Being financial free, I could do what I want to do. I could wake up. I could go start my business. I could start doing stuff, shipping stuff, doing this, doing that, taking days off. I wanted off to go on vacation. Taking me and my daughter. I'm gonna say I say Brianna, but taking me and my daughter Brianna on vacation, going wherever we want to go, buying whatever we want, filling my house up with furniture, like just living my best life. And then don't have to worry about the rest. When I say I would feel so free, I would feel so free to be financially stable for my first time in my life. And I feel like I'm going to get there. It's just a process. And like I said, every day I'm going to make a video, or every other day I'm going to try to make a video to like get out there so people could know like it's just not just you going through it. Everybody's going through it. Everybody got a story of their own. And this is just a challenge that I need to go over. Yeah, sometimes I do feel weak. Yeah, sometimes I be feeling like giving up, but I don't want to. I'm not going to. I can't. And when you have a family to feed and you have a family to take care of, you don't want to give up. You don't want to leave and do whatever you gotta do. But some people don't care. Like for real, some people don't care if you have a family or not. They just do what they want to do. But me, I care. And I want to have the best. I want to have furniture in my house back to back. I want to be able to order whatever I want to order. Like, I never had a fantastic bed. I never had stuff. I want to get stuff that I never had when I was growing up. I want my daughter to have the life that I never had. I want to have the things that I want, that I feel like that will be accomplished in my life, that will make me feel good, is I want to be having my own business. I want to have my own business, making my own money, and having my dream car, or next to my dream car. I want to be able to have all my bills paid in full with no late fees, no nothing. Everything just paid. I don't have to be worried about nothing. I don't even have to be worried about no notes on my door, evictions. I don't have to be worried about none of that kind of stuff. I could just literally, and then I could look forward to buying me a house. I could literally save money in the bank and buy me a house, and I won't have to worry about it. And I could buy me a house in cash, and it's mine. I have my dream car, my dream house, and my dream business. When I say that's the best life I could ever live, it's gonna happen. I feel good about it. I feel like God is pushing me all the way there. I just have to get out of the struggling mode. I just have to get out of Chris. Just can't do this. You got to do this. You got to do this. You got to change. And change is the hardest thing to do. Like when you be stuck for so many years. I was stuck in a survival mode for 36 years. So of course, I was leaning on people. Of course, I was doing this. Of course, I was just like, I didn't have it. Cause I was just like, okay, somebody go back me up. Somebody go help me. Somebody go do this. Somebody go do that. It's just like, yeah. So you gotta get out of when you in that surviving mode, you gotta get out of it. And it's so I mean, I'm telling y'all it's hard. It's hard because right now I'm trying to get out of it and it's hard. When you've been dealing with something for 36 years of your life, you used to it. And when something new come in your life, you like, okay, how to adjust to this. I got to adjust to this, and exactly, I moved to a different state to adjust. So just think about it. If you adjusted in your hometown, that's different. But moving to a whole nother state, adjusting in it is crazy. So that's what I'm saying. God will put you in a place where nobody is around you, and you gotta do it for yourself. And that's what God is putting me. I appreciate I appreciate that God putting me in this spot because I'm not leaning on nobody. I'm not asking nobody. I'm not begging nobody. I'm not want to hand out. I want to get it on my own. You ever heard of that song, Get It From the Mud? I want to get it from the mud. And if I have to keep on making videos, have to keep on proving myself, have to keep on doing, I'm going to keep doing it because somebody out there going to see my video and they going to be like, yes, I wanted to hear that. I needed her in my life. Where's she at? It takes it don't take that many videos for somebody to know you, but I know for me, it's probably gonna take me a lot. Don't know who will like me, but that's a whole different story for itself because that's why I feel like I didn't really make videos because I felt like people wouldn't even watch me. People wouldn't even like me. People wouldn't even deal with me because I do have a strong personality. And if you can't handle it, if you can't handle the truth, then you're not gonna be able to handle me. But I don't care no more who likes me, who don't want to watch me. I'm not up for the negative vibe. So if you don't like me, don't watch me. That's how I feel about the situation. If you don't like me, you don't like how I'm moving, you don't like what I'm talking about, don't watch it. And I'm just put it like that. I'm gonna sum it up because my videos being very long for some reason. But I'm gonna have to cut my videos up in like two, 3 part. You know, when they say first part, second part, third part, do it like that. But I'm finna get off of here, and I hope y'all subscribe to my channel. I need to learn how to do my background because I don't really know how to do none of that. Um, but I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna start dropping. Um, I'm finna motivate myself. I got to do this. I gotta push through. I be having bad days sometimes, but I mean, God is with me, and I need to push through. And I need to push through. I need to keep pushing myself. But I'm gonna get there. Y'all just give me a little time. I'm gonna get there. But thank y'all, whoever's watched me, whoever likes me. I'm gonna keep bringing the videos, and never know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep bringing the videos for y'all. I'm gonna probably do some vlogs. Y'all let me know if y'all want some vlogs. What kind of videos y'all want from me, or what kind of subject y'all want me to talk about. I will talk about that because promise you, I probably know a lot of subjects. So I'm just saying, I want y'all to like feel comfortable with me. I want to bring y'all gonna be like my family. So I want y'all to feel comfortable with me, and I want to feel comfortable with y'all. That I feel like I could vent to y'all or talk to y'all about anything. But yeah, I'm drop this video when I get off. But I'll talk to y'all later. Subscribe to my channel and have a blessed day.